Poker is a game of skill, strategy, and nerve, but sometimes emotions run so high that players explode. We're diving into the moments where the tension at the table boiled over, egos clashed, and poker players pushed things way too far. From heated arguments to mind-blowing outbursts and antics that shocked even seasoned pros. These are the unforgettable times when the stakes weren't just about chips. They were about keeping your cool. Buckle up, this is poker like you've never seen it before. Speech play or just plain rude? Our first clip features William Kassouf, a player known for his infamous speech play, but this time he takes things too far. Kassouf's relentless antics backfire, earning him a fiery response that poker fans won't soon forget. The tension is palpable, and the fallout is as satisfying as it is deserved. Get ready, because this clash is about to boil over.
5.6 total.
Kassouf has built his whole image for this moment. Talk a big game, then show up with the goods. Except he's crushed.
It's a month past Griffin's birthday, but he has to feel like it's right now.
Well, this could be the one then. This could be the one. Have you got me covered or have I got you covered?
She looks a little fire.
Do you know? Can you count? What's that? Have you got me covered or? Can you tell me? Okay, how much are you playing total? How much you have at the start of the hand?
Benger takes the fifth.
Kassouf starts his usual routine, using constant chatter to irritate his opponent and try to force a mistake. The problem? His opponent, Griffin Benger, isn't biting. Silent, composed, and holding the better hand, Benger is letting Kassouf dig his own hole. But trust us, this drama is just getting started.
Big hand here, I don't think I got past. Oh, you got me beat, you got me beat, it's poker, isn't it? I can't call, it's either all in or pass. What do you want me to do? You want me to go all in or fold? Talk to me. You don't say anything, I might have to ship it.
Go right ahead, Will. You ship it, it's a shipwreck.
You want to gamble? I'm not here to ladder, I'm here to win it. I'm not laddering. Play for the win, right? You doing the same? Or are you going to wait for the next page jump at 15?
Kassouf's non-stop talking becomes grating, and he's clearly trying to provoke a reaction. It's a classic cooler, pocket kings versus pocket aces. But Kassouf's speech play is only fueling the fire. He's about to get exactly what he asked for, as Benger unleashes a scathing takedown that leaves the entire table stunned.
He'd just as soon get on with it.
Clock. I think I might have to.
You're just an abusive person, man. It's not funny. It's not a game. You're being abusive to me.
How am I being abusive?
You're being abusive. It's called verbal abuse. What you're doing to me is verbal abuse.
You're not even gaining any information. He's
what
not
you're doing
to you.
is verbal abuse. You're a bully. It's rude. It's mean.
It's called speech play.
It's not about. No, it's not called speech play. It's called being a bad person.
The table turns on Kassouf. It's not often you see a player so thoroughly shut down, but Kassouf's antics have earned him some backlash. Benger seizes the moment, delivering a biting verbal beatdown while calmly sitting on pocket aces.
So you should really check yourself.
Why?
Check your privilege.
This is called speech play.
Check your privilege.
I'm trying to get information.
Check your privilege. You're a rude person.
I'm not a rude person.
You're a rude person. It's verbal abuse. This is what it feels like. See, now you look at, he's not your daddy. He's not going to help you. Stop. No one is going to help you.
You don't need to go on tilt.
No one is going to help you.
It's called speech play.
The bet is
Heads up.
5.6 million chips.
5.6?
That is what the bet is.
5 chips, okay. Yeah, I understand that. I'm trying to get information from you.
No, you're verbally abusing me.
It's not verbal abuse.
Yes, it is. Ask anyone else here, your word against theirs.
With his frustrations boiling over, Benger calls out Kassouf's behavior in a way that's equal parts cathartic and commanding. For once, Kassouf finds himself on the receiving end of the talking, and it's clear he picked the wrong guy to mess with.
You want to gamble? Okay, I'm all in.
I call.
Let's go.
Woo! Come on, baby. Let's go. Whatever happens, he's cooler. Whatever happens, he's cooler.
He's never folding anyway.
Put a king, I don't care. Put a king, I don't care. I'm not slow rolling. I'm put a king out there. I'm fine. My life is good. You this guy.
Benger takes control of the discussion, highlighting Kassouf's disrespectful behavior and saying it doesn't even matter if he loses because at the end of the day, he won't be a jerk like Kassouf.
Now would be the time. King of Hearts, watch. Watch
Give it to him. It doesn't matter. He's still miserable. I'm happy.
The dynamic has completely shifted. Kassouf's endless chatter has been silenced. For the first time, the spotlight isn't his to control.
Keep me smiling all the time.
I'm still smiling.
Yeah, you let it get to you. I get under your skin, man. Get under your skin. We've got fireworks now. Let's go. Let's go. The king's coming. I'm telling you
That's
now.
fine. That's
King
fine.
of Hearts on the flop.
That won't change
King
my
of Hearts
life.
on the
It won't
flop.
change
They're
my
gonna be
life.
quiet. They're going to lift off now.
It won't change my life.
With all the chips in the middle, there's nothing left to do but see who wins.
Come on! Come on!
Has he got me covered? Hey, can someone get a count?
Will wants a count. His count is 0 and falling.
This massive transaction officially complete, leaving Will Kassouf on the outside looking in.
So much like that should have been. Yeah, that should have been in 5 seconds.
Out in 17th place.
That's a shame.
Good game, man. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck.
If Mike Nowitzki won't shake your hand, you need to.
One of the most entertaining hands in poker history, and it just wouldn't be complete without the awkward handshakes at the end. It's a moment that serves William a hefty dose of humility, leaving him to reflect on his behavior. It's one of the most memorable moments in poker history, a vivid reminder that sometimes silence is the best strategy. The Poker Brat. Few players in poker history wear their emotions on their sleeves quite like Phil Hellmuth. The Poker Brat is back at it again, showcasing why he's as famous for his reactions as he is for his 17 WSOP bracelets. In this electrifying hand, Hellmuth takes center stage in a meltdown that poker fans will be talking about for years. Brace yourself. This is vintage Phil at his fiery best.
He's bulked up a little bit too,
Yeah.
gotten a little stronger.
Oh,
Jack 9-5. Top pair for Hellmuth with top kicker, but it's top 2 pair for Alex Foxen. Fireworks imminent.
Buckle up. We're about to have liftoff.
Foxen will lead.
Phil's got a solid hand, but the mounting pressure at the table sets the stage for a classic outburst. You can see it coming from a mile away. With every passing second, Hellmuth's frustration builds, creating a palpable sense of impending chaos.
105.
105K. Hellmuth quickly calls. 535K in the pot. Alex Foxen with a little more than 700K behind. Turn brings the 4 diamonds.
The turn is no help to Phil, and the frustration bubbling beneath the surface starts to crack through. His wheels are turning, and the Poker Brat's trademark temper is teetering on the edge.
Lucky against such as Ace Jack or King Jack that Hellmuth can absolutely have.
315.
I'm all in.
Call.
The snap all in, the snap call in. Here we go.
Fuck, you can do it, buddy. I mean, what the fuck? Had you trapped for 3 fucking days.
It's time to grab your popcorn because Phil Hellmuth is about to put on a show. The pressure cooker is about to burst, and we're all just waiting for that inevitable explosion. His emotions boil over, leading to an unforgettable eruption that only he could deliver.
You hit your kicker 1,000,000 times. Wow. What is it? The fuck, Jack 9. Ooh. How much you got?
And just when you think it couldn't get worse, it does. The meltdown intensifies, turning into a full-blown spectacle that keeps everyone at the table on edge.
Kicker, come on. Doesn't seem fair.
Still 1 card to come. It is not an ace.
Doesn't seem me. Oh my God in heaven. I raise. Come on, every hand and just flop the top 2. And I'm so conservative, I wait for the 4 diamonds to hit. I sensed he might have a nice hand. Queen 10 of hearts or some shit. Come on.
When Hellmuth lets his emotions spiral, there's no slowing him down. Every glance and comment from his opponents seems to pour fuel on the fire, pushing him deeper into a whirlwind of frustration. With a torrent of expletives, Phil's meltdown becomes an unmissable moment of poker drama.
Foxen about to lose it.
I know, pretty funny, Alex. Cooler me, give me your money drawn dead, and then cooler me to get it back. Pretty funny.
Yeah?
Come on. What the
One thing is clear, Phil Hellmuth knows how to steal the spotlight. His larger-than-life personality turns every hand into a performance, and this one is no exception. Whether you love him or love to hate him, Phil's theatrics are why poker fans keep tuning in. Stick around, there's plenty more high-stakes excitement just around the corner. Martin Cabral, poker's prominent provocateur. Meet Martin Cabral, a polarizing figure in the world of high-stakes poker. Known for his sharp tongue and relentless ability to irritate his opponents, Martin has built a reputation for stirring up tension at every table he graces. In this unforgettable hand, his divisive tactics are on full display, highlighting why he's one of the most talked about players in the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
He's broken one of the rules. Not allowed to stand up with a hand.
Bro, you said at the beginning of play that standing up is not permitted, correct?
Right, I was telling you to stay in your seat.
I was only looking at the stack that it's correct, yeah? I stand for 2 seconds. Dior, can you say what happened?
Here we find Martin in his element, arguing with the floor and sparring with his fellow players. His natural talent for creating conflict is in full swing, and it's obvious how quickly he manages to get under everyone's skin.
Please?
Yes, Martin.
What was your problem, please?
My problem is that you're not following the rules.
Which rule?
Martin, you were here at the beginning of play, yes or no?
Yes.
Or as you say, correct?
I was.
Okay, you were. That's good. He said, the floor said, that you're not allowed to stand up, especially during the hand.
That's not what he said.
The reason you're not allowed to stand is if the cards were marked, you'd have a better angle of it. So as a preventative measure, you can't have that.
Are you joking or not?
No, that's the reason the rule exists.
He's being factual.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty
They created the rule for you to protect us.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
Martin isn't exactly a fan favorite among his peers, and for good reason. Rumors of shady behavior, including accusations of cheating, swirl around him. Dan Smith, one of poker's most respected players, shares his thoughts on Martin, and let's just say he doesn't hold back.
Martin's antics at the table are worse than anyone I've played with. Playing with him is unbelievably unpleasant. He's rude. He takes the full 30 seconds every time, and last night playing with him, it felt like something not kosher was going on. Can't know for sure, but I think it's ridiculous.
The drama intensifies as Martin and Dan Smith find themselves locked in a massive pot during a $200,000 tournament. With the stakes sky high, the tension between them is palpable. It's not just about the chips. This showdown is deeply personal, and both players are ready to bring their A game.
Here, how do you know?
All in.
All of it.
Count, please.
This is for 8 big blinds. Cabral wants a count.
How much?
Which makes me
5.9 altogether, yeah?
assume that he doesn't have too much, but maybe considering a call.
Martin takes his time, way too much of it, before making his next move. As he deliberates, it's impossible to tell if he's genuinely thinking through his play or simply trying to unnerve his opponent.
There's that call, and here we go.
What you got? 10-6 of diamonds?
Ace
I
queen
have your
suited
card,
for
so no flat for
Smith.
you. But good luck then.
And the
Ace queen is still good
10-6
achievement.
suited for Cabral.
Right? Still good.
In a stunning turn of events, Martin calls an all-in with just 10-6 suited in this high-stakes tournament. To make matters even worse, he's up against Dan Smith, holding a better hand of the same suit. It's a move that defies logic, especially considering the animosity between the two players.
Find the double. That'd get him back to 13 million in chips. Here comes the flop. 6 in the window as it comes 8-6-4.
Dan Smith is visibly frustrated as the cards hit the table. It's clear this isn't just another hand, it's personal, and the stakes couldn't feel any higher.
8 on the turn. You see the 6 outs for Smith on the top of your screen, looking for an ace or a queen, or will be eliminated at the hands of Martin Cabral. It's paint, but it's a king.
GG then.
Good luck, most of you. I hope you get barred.
I will be what?
Hope you get barred.
What does it mean?
Banned.
Why?
Your antics are the worst of anyone I've ever had. Everyone else was great playing.
Yeah. Somebody must be worse.
Good game.
Oh, wow. Before we move on, let's hear what other poker pros have to say about Martin. Spoiler, he's not winning any popularity contests.
I think I definitely let Martin get under my skin a little bit. He's very difficult to be at the same table with.
It's unbelievable. have like no cards today. Believe me, no cards. Fault.
It was interesting, as you said. Very interesting. I don't have much to say about it. It was interesting because of one player, and he made the dynamic fun, entertaining for the public, I guess, but slightly.
Martin's abrasive style keeps the poker world divided. Whether you love his unpredictability or loathe his antics, there's no denying the excitement he brings to the table. In a game where pressure and drama are always present, Martin manages to elevate both to a whole new level. I will take your freaking head off. This next clip takes us into one of the most heated moments ever broadcast in live poker history. The tension reaches a boiling point when Prahlad Friedman accuses fellow pro Jeffrey Lissandro of failing to post his ante in the World Series of Poker main event. What follows is an unforgettable exchange that almost escalates into a physical confrontation.
Trailing badly.
I thought you threw it out, dude. So, you know, I'm not 100%, but they should check it.
Holmes seems uninterested.
Lissandro just focusing on the business at hand. Here we go to the turn card with Molina way ahead. 4 is no help to Jeffrey Lissandro. And Molina once again reaching for a lot of chips. He goes 200,000.
So Molina steps it up and Lissandro steps out.
Molina wins the hand, picks up about 400,000 chips.
I don't want to hold up the game. I saw him throw the ante in. He says he did. You know, I don't necessarily believe him. So, I mean.
Prahlad won't give it up.
So if he threw the ante out, he just gets robbed because he's more bold and says that.
Are you 1,000%?
I'm not 1,000%. I saw him throw it in.
If I knew for sure, you think I'm going to rob him for 5,000? You idiot.
It doesn't matter.
You're acting like an idiot.
I'm acting like an idiot, all right?
You didn't even see it.
I don't trust you, sir, okay? I don't trust you.
Prahlad's out of line here saying that Jeffrey robbed him.
Hey.
Those are strong and inappropriate words.
I don't like your conversation, man.
Did you hear me? Stop.
Friedman just hit below the belt, questioning the integrity of Jeff Lissandro.
Jeez, man, that's unbelievable.
The initial disagreement starts as table chatter, but it quickly spirals into one of the most intense poker fights ever captured on live TV. With accusations flying and neither player backing down, the atmosphere at the table grows increasingly volatile.
Prahlad Friedman and Jeffrey Lissandro still steaming about missing ante-gate.
Dude, I saw him throw it in. I'm not.
Would you guys please do me a favor and let it go?
I'll let it go. It's done. But I don't like robbing. I don't like that word.
Jeffrey's mad, and I can't blame him.
No, that's a terrible thing to say. Robbing. My God.
As the dealer tries to mediate and asks the players to drop the argument, it seems like Lissandro is willing to let things slide. However, Friedman isn't quite ready to let it go, adding fuel to the fire with a few pointed remarks.
I've been in poker long enough, man. I know how it is.
Yeah, you guys both please let it go.
Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop playing poker long enough?
John?
Is he going to stop?
Partner.
Can I talk to you for 1 second? Over here?
It has escalated.
Like many poker disputes, this one escalates to the point where the floor has to step in. But instead of calming things down, the intervention seems to amplify the tension, turning an already dramatic situation into a full-blown spectacle.
Probably have it on film somewhere. All right.
If we keep everybody,
Here comes Lissandro.
No, this is
take his head down. It's not even his 5,000 chip. It's not even his chip.
I saw him throw it in.
Three times, you piece of.
Come on, that's what I said.
I'll take your head off, buddy.
Oh, now this incident is beginning to spin out of control.
Right.
Hey, deal.
Last time.
Then it happens. The moment that shocks everyone. Lissandro, visibly fed up, issues a direct and unmistakable threat. "I'll take your head off, buddy." It's an alarming statement that leaves the table stunned. This moment serves as a powerful reminder of how emotions can run high in poker. Even the most experienced players can let the stakes and pressure get the better of them. Maury, is this the way it's gonna be? In this next clip, Phil Hellmuth leans into his poker brat reputation, taking his temper to a whole new level. Irritated by the chatter around the table, Hellmuth calls over the floor, not because the players were discussing strategy or the hand, but simply for talking. It's a move so over the top it perfectly captures Phil's flair for the dramatic and his relentless need to impose his rules on the game.
Picking up for Phil.
Hey, man.
Sean, would you please mind this time? Please be quiet.
Yeah.
So 4,000 more, huh?
Please be quiet so I can talk.
Is this the way it's going to be every tournament out here?
This is classic Helmuth at work, turning a standard poker session into a full-blown spectacle. Instead of focusing on the cards, Phil diverts attention to his frustration with the table banter, escalating the situation by demanding intervention. His insistence on controlling the atmosphere transforms the table dynamics into something more suited for reality TV than high-stakes poker.
You know, I played poker for 20 years and never has someone just like blatantly talked as much as this when I have a key decision. It's ridiculous.
I haven't said a word, Phil. What are you talking
Maury,
about?
is this the way it's going to be?
Maury Eskandani is one of the executive producers of Poker After Dark.
Because you know what? I might not play in another one if it's going to be like this, all right? You understand?
Hell-bent on enforcing his version of poker decorum, Helmuth even goes as far as summoning the show's producer to address what he sees as unacceptable behavior. He threatens not to return to the show unless players curb their laughter and conversation, a demand as dramatic as it is unnecessary.
I'm trying to make a tough decision for all my chips. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with it, and I've got him talking and everybody's joking and laughing.
People are laughing. It's horrible.
People are having fun.
You think I'm kidding, huh?
No, I don't think you're kidding.
Good, because I'm not kidding. So what penalties can we put in place so that when a man has a study for all his chips, people can shut up?
Just ask him.
I mean, I'm not upset. I might sound upset. I'm not upset.
Guys, give me a little. That's all. Just ask me a little.
I did that.
Producer Maury's response to Phil's outburst is pure gold. Calm and collected, Maury diffuses the tension with a lighthearted suggestion that perhaps a simple please could stop the talking. The understated humor contrasts sharply with Phil's overreaction, providing a refreshing break in the drama.
I said please.
I mean, I didn't hear the please word, but if you say please, I won't say a word.
No, Maury, I want to know what you have in place for next time.
As if on cue, Gus Hansen adds to the hilarity, quipping, "If you say please, I won't say another word." It's a perfect jab that highlights the absurdity of Helmuth's tantrum. Yet again, Phil finds a way to make the spotlight his own, proving that for better or worse, no poker game is ever just about the cards when he's involved. I hate this Mike. Humboldt Mike might not be a poker legend, but his unforgettable showdown with Phil Helmuth during No Gamble, No Future in August 2024 made him an instant part of poker history. This classic matchup of an easygoing amateur versus the infamous poker brat turned into one of the most explosive moments of Helmuth's career. Even after decades in the spotlight, Helmuth reminded everyone why he's earned his title as the poker brat.
Ooh, two jacks.
This means you have to make less bets. Okay.
Humboldt Mike.
Raise, obviously.
Helmuth.
All in.
A little twinkle.
He jams with ace queen.
Biggest time I've seen all day. Yeah, oh man. That was...
And these two have quickly developed a bit of a rivalry.
This could get really nasty.
Ace queen.
Such a sick beat.
Here we go, jacks versus ace queen.
It's all in his money with no pair.
I mean, got no pair, no draw.
No pair.
Let's go 1, 2, 3.
No pair, no draw.
One time.
One time? He said one.
More than 50K. We'll run it just once. Helmuth the ace queen.
You should go once, but
Humboldt Mike the jacks.
Oh, yeah. Let's go twice. First one doesn't count.
Let's not waste time.
Go.
The hand started harmlessly with lighthearted banter and casual chuckles at the table. Mike's laid-back attitude and inexperience were a stark contrast to Phil's intense focus, a dynamic that had trouble written all over it.
Power mentioned that.
I feel like Hank. I feel like you've done that before.
I did it before.
And Helmuth flops an ace.
No, he said
10 makes it fun.
A jack makes it really fun.
Becoming a significant favorite. Mike looking for a jack, doesn't find it, does find the gutter.
10 or a jack. Oh, you want to do the da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da, that's 4 10s, da-da-da, that's 2 jacks. Helmuth has 38 outs.
So happy
That's 6.
And what's the odds on that?
Well, river card. Oh, it's a jack, look out.
Yes.
100%.
Start the car, Ange. Start the car, baby. Let's go.
Right?
Wow.
Start the car.
Wow.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Thank you, buddy.
One time, baby.
Oh my God.
100%.
Yes.
Does he have him covered?
Felt like it. You did.
Does he have you covered? Do you have him covered?
We need to count.
You do need to count. Don't just assume. No, it is covered.
All right, let me check.
He's got him.
When Mike raked in the pot, everything changed. His quirky and mocking victory dance was definitely targeted at Phil. While most players might have shrugged it off or chuckled, Helmuth took it as a personal affront. As if the celebration wasn't enough, Mike's offhanded comment added fuel to the fire, triggering Phil's legendary temper.
I thought you were needling, so I was like, let's keep this going. This is great.
Okay, you know, calm-ish.
Phil, I've got an address if you need to send some.
Buddy, I told you to, all right, you want me to quit? All right, I'm gonna quit.
No,
I can't play with you anymore.
I don't want you to quit.
You're such an
Apologize right now.
No, I don't mind losing the flip. I really don't. But come on, I asked you not to do that. You have been more out of line to me than any other person.
Great.
No, you've been more out of line to me than any other person has been out of line to me in a year and a half. You, man.
Talk about it, buddy.
I don't know who you are, but I'm never going to film with you again.
You just lost a big putt, so let's just you know.
No, I don't give a JRB.
He just apologized. I'm serious.
I don't give a No, I asked you not to do it. You've been
I'm not.
I had a guy who was all day yesterday. Let's play.
The situation erupted. Phil unleashed a tirade of expletives, his frustration on full display for the table and the cameras. But the defining moment came when he ripped off his microphone and flung it across the table in a fit of rage. The act of defiance left no doubt about how much Phil hates losing, especially to someone he doesn't see as a worthy opponent.
Oh!
What the is wrong with this guy, man?
Slams
I
the
asked
mic.
you not to keep going.
I wasn't talking about what you think I'm talking
play
about.
With people that are I get to play with the
Phil, I'm saying I have chips if you need chips, all right?
I get to play with a group of people and Palo Alto, who I love and I have fun with. That's who I play with. I don't ever play with people that are.
I think it was.
I think there's.
And if by the way, if we were in a tournament and you acted like this, I had my headphones on, I wouldn't have to hear a word. So yeah.
I think I'd have my headphones on too, buddy. I think there's one person beating an so you can not accept liquidity or.
And just like that.
What's going on with button game?
What do you hear? I don't know.
Wow. Gone.
It's me and Nick. Yeah.
One big.
As Phil stormed off, leaving the table in chaos, Mike's calm and collected demeanor stood in stark contrast to the poker brat's fiery meltdown. This hand wasn't just about chips, it became a battle of personalities, with Mike emerging as the unexpected star of the showdown. His cool composure and understated humor stole the spotlight, proving that sometimes the best way to win is to let Phil Hellmuth's frustration do the heavy lifting. Playing with fire, Hellmuth versus Person. In our final clip, we see someone beating Phil Hellmuth at his own game. Over the years, countless players have attempted to take Phil Hellmuth down by turning his own tactics against him, but few have gone to the extremes that Eric Person did in this unforgettable clash.
We're at this table because of me, Phil.
What are you talking about?
Just beat your table.
Phil has an Achilles heel, and it's his ego. He's going in on it.
Queen on the river.
Drills 3 5s, draw into a 5. That's what I love about Phil. He remembers half the hands.
Oh, I had ace-5 suited. I called it raise. You have some issues with the truth, don't you?
I have no issues with the truth. Truth is, I'm gonna whoop.
From the very first hand, Person unleashed a relentless verbal onslaught on Hellmuth, refusing to back down for even a moment. His strategy wasn't just to win chips, it was to rattle the poker brat to his core. Person's barrage of jabs and taunts targeted Hellmuth's well-documented ego, creating a level of tension that was impossible to ignore.
Eight's a call.
You're almost dead, Phil. You're almost broke. You're gonna have to take a stand in a second. I think anything like Queen 8 or higher, you should think about shoving.
Man,
otherwise you're gonna go out
like
a
shut
little,
the up?
like a little bitch.
True to form, Hellmuth eventually called over the floor, seeking some intervention and special treatment. As the situation escalated, the scene turned into a bizarre spectacle of two grown men locked in a heated verbal battle over the poker table.
Can I get some protection? Like in a normal tournament, the obnoxious guy they give him a penalty.
Phil, Phil must know what happens to the obnoxious guy.
I'm asking for some protection.
Person, however, wasn't fazed. He made it clear that he wasn't going to let Hellmuth dominate the conversation. The exchange turned the table into a pressure cooker, with the floor now tasked with keeping the peace between these two fiery personalities.
Starting to get a little out of line.
All right.
Come over, Paul. I'm asked you to come up. Will you please come up? This guy's been completely out of line for like an hour. I'm really getting sick of it. In any other tournament in the planet, I don't have to put up with this bullshit. They just kick the guy out or give him a penalty. He needs to be warned for a penalty because I've had enough of this bull. It's just so obnoxious. I don't even want to be here playing this event with a guy like this. It's ridiculous. Bring me a great player or someone like a great businessman who's a nice guy, not this bull. He needs to have a warning.
I'm giving him a warning.
He should have a warning.
The intensity only grew with each hand as Person amped up his provocations. It was clear his mission wasn't just to play poker, it was to break Helmuth's composure entirely. The climactic moment came when Person, fed up with the poker brat's antics, flipped him off on live television. Thanks for watching, and to stay up to date with the latest poker controversies, sickest suckouts, and most epic wins, make sure to like and subscribe.